Hello and welcome. Good morning, good morning. How are you? It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm glad you're here. We have a lot to do, and today is class number 908. It's very early in the morning, but it's a good time to continue improving your English. And we're going to start with our expressions on page 67 at the top of page 67. A different kettle of fish. Diferente olla de pescado, a different kettle of fish, is harina de otro costal. Yeah, it's a different kettle of fish. Yes. No me hagan hablar de proyecto. Eso es harina de otro costal. That's a different kettle of fish. Don't ask me. Don't get me started on this. It's a different kettle of fish. Yeah, a different kettle. Kettle con K, kettle. Kettle is una cacharro de cocina, a kettle. It's a different kettle of fish. Number 2, to dig in your heels. Clavar los talones o tacones de los zapatos. To dig in your heels means te pones firme, te plantas. De aquí no me muevo. I'm going to dig in my heels. Dig is cavar, to dig. To dig in, it's interesting. To dig in means clavar, cavando los tacones de los zapatos. And you stop. To dig in your heels. But dig in also in the United States is que aproveche. Buen provecho. So, no, they serve it. Everybody? Okay. Dig in. Dig in. Acabar. Okay. Dig in means buen provecho. Okay. Dig in. Bon appetit. All right. A dime a dozen. Wow. A dime a dozen. A dime a dozen, a dime a dozen, a dime a dozen. ¿Qué dices, Richard? A dime a dozen. Dime. A dime. Escrito dime. Pronunciado dime. Is a 10-cent coin. You see, you have $1. You have a penny is 1 cent. A nickel is 5 cents. Nickel. I think because many years ago, this coin was made of nickel. It's called nickel. 5 cents is a nickel. 10 cents is a dime. 25 cents is a quarter. And 50 cents is a $50. A 50-cent piece. Se dice pieza de 50 centavos. We don't have for example, you have duros. Yes. Duros. But we say a dime. A dime is una moneda de 10 céntimos. Repito, a dime. A dime a dozen. A dime a dozen means, hay montones, a dime a dozen. English teachers for television, a dime a dozen. Se puedes comprar una docena de locutores por uno de 10 céntimos. Bah. People who can teach English on television, that's easy. A dime a dozen. I can find a dozen and paying only a dime. It's easy. All right. A dime a dozen. Yes. Dirt cheap. I use this expression at least 5 times a year. Dirt cheap. Cheap is barato. Dirt is tierra o suciedad también. Dirty is sucio. Dirt is suciedad o también la tierra. Dirt. Dirt cheap means más barato que la tierra. Dirt cheap. Is dirt cheap means tirado de precio, baratísimo. It's dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Yes. And to do a double take. At the top of page 68, to do a double take. Literalmente hacer una toma doble. Una toma. This is a toma. Es una toma. You'd say a frame, pictograma. Bum. But a double take means que será posible. You look at it twice. You see. Is there a problem with the microphone? It's a double take. Miro, you look, what? It's a double take. All right. Aquí dice, mirar 2 veces. Vale, okay, mira. But a double take is por sorpresa. I look at Marta. What? It's a double. I look at Marta, and then I look back, but then I realize there's a problem. I look again. A double take. Like, ¿será posible? Muchas veces por incredulidad, you do a double take. A double take. When she saw Oscar, she did a double take. He had changed so much that he almost seemed like a different person. Oscar, you've changed so much. Yeah, this happened. You know, I know a woman, I've known her for about 20 years, and she worked in a bank, and she's very attractive, young girl. When she was 22, 23, very attractive, perfect. And then she was transferred to a different branch, and I lost contact. And for about 6 or 7 years, I didn't see her. And then she contacted and invited me, and I went to the bank, and I took a double take, because she had gained probably 20 kilos. Too bad, but I had a double take. All right, we'll stop there to do a double take. All right, and we'll come back another day with our expressions to do a double take. Gain fluency, my friend, gain fluency. Page 34 at the top. At the top. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Surprise, 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 sorpresa, surprise. Fíjate la pronunciación, surprise. Se escribe surprise, surprise. My pronunciation is surprise. Something, somewhere, supper, supper. Surprise. La R ni se oye. A book, a table, a pencil, a pen, sapin, poniendo un S, sapin, surprise. Un premio, a prize. A prize. Ahora pongamos un S adelante. Surprise. Así se pronuncia sorpresa. Surprise. Estoy sorprendido. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you decided to cancel the meeting. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you decided to cancel the meeting. Yeah. Why did you cancel the meeting? I didn't expect you to cancel the meeting. I'm surprised you canceled the meeting. Why? Is there something you're not telling me? Hay algo que no me estás diciendo. Is there something you are not? Is there something you're not telling me? A lot of people were looking forward to it. A lot of people were looking for. I'm sure some of them are as surprised as I am. I mean, probably everybody's surprised. Why did you cancel the meeting? Is there something you're not telling me? Is there something that you are not telling me? Or is there something you're not telling me? A lot of people were looking forward to it. Mucha gente esperaba con ilusión esta reunión. A lot of people were looking forward to the meeting. A lot of people were looking forward to it. I'm sure some of them, algunos estarán tan sorprendidos como yo. I'm sure some of them, algunos de ellos, I'm sure some of them are as surprised as I am. I'm surprised. And I'm sure some of them are surprised as well. In fact, as surprised, tanto como yo, as surprised as I am. I'm surprised, mucho surprise aquí. I'm surprised you decided to cancel the meeting. Estoy sorprendido de que decidieras cancelar la reunión. I'm surprised you decided to cancel the meeting. Is there something you're not telling me? Huh? Yeah. A lot of people were looking forward to it. A lot of people were looking forward to the meeting. I'm sure some of them are as surprised as I am. Why did you cancel the meeting? Why did you call off the meeting? Everybody is surprised. And a lot of people were looking forward to the meeting. A lot of people were looking forward to it. All right. The next paragraph, the second paragraph on page 34. Page 34. They say no news is good news, but I'm a bit worried about the situation. We haven't heard from anyone in over 3 days, not even from the coordinator. They say no news is good news. Sí, es un dicho muy corriente. Nada de noticias es buena noticia, se dice en inglés. No sé nada. Well, okay, it's good news. No news is good news, which is usually not true. No news is good news. They say, dicen, se dice que, they say, no news is good news, but I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried about the situation. Chewing gum, situation. I'm a bit worried about. I'm a bit worried about the situation. Yes. We haven't heard from anyone in over 3 days. No tenemos noticias de nadie en más de 3 días. Desde hace más de 3 días. Incluido el coordinador. Not even from the coordinator. So I'm starting to worry. They say no news is good news, but I'm a bit worried about the situation. Yes. We haven't heard from anyone. We haven't heard from anyone. Literalmente no hemos oído de nadie. O sea, no tenemos noticias de nadie. Nadie se han puesto en contacto. Yes. In over 3 days. 3 days. Not even from the coordinator. Ni hay noticias del coordinador, el que manda. We haven't heard anything. Now, they say no news is good news. No news is good news, but I'm a bit worried about the situation. We haven't heard from anyone in more than 3 days. In over 3 days. Not even from the coordinator. Not even from the coordinator. All right. So apparently, there's no communication. And this person is logically starting to worry. There is an expression in English which sometimes is true. No news is good news. You know, if you send people on a project and they travel to a different city for a project and there's no news, it means probably they're working and things are progressing and they don't have time to call you. Because if they call you, hey, Richard, we have a problem. Okay. If there's no problems, they don't call you, right? They don't go say, hey, Richard, everything's perfect. All right. So we have the expression, no news is good news. But I'm a bit worried about the situation. We haven't heard from anyone in over 3 days. Not even, ni siquiera, not even from the coordinator. The coordinator. All right, the next one, paragraph number 263. What does Joseph have to do with this problem? What does Joseph have to do with the problem? Joseph, Jose, Pepe. Joseph, Josefa, Joseph, Giuseppe. What does Joseph have to do with the problem? He's not even a member of the control committee. Come on. In fact, he's still at our German headquarters in Dusseldorf. I don't know why you're including Joseph. He has nothing to do with the problem. ¿Qué tiene que ver Joseph con el problema? What does Joseph have to do with the problem? What does Joseph have to do with the problem? Yeah, what does he have to do? He's not even a member of the control committee. There is a control committee. Fíjate en la pronunciación de control, igual que en español, control. Por algún motivo, mis alumnos siempre han dicho control. Y no sé por qué, es control. The same as in Spanish, control. 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 El comité de control. The control committee. I'm a member of the control committee, but Joseph isn't. Joseph isn't a member of the control committee. In fact, he's not here. He is still working in our German headquarters. in Dusseldorf. The headquarters of our company are located in Dusseldorf, in Germany. Now Joseph is there. He's not here. So, he has nothing to do with this problem. What does Joseph have to do with the problem? ¿Qué tiene que ver Joseph con el problema? What does Joseph have to do? What does Joseph have to do? What does Joseph have to do with the problem? Ni siquiera es miembro del comité de control. He's not even a member of the control committee. In fact, he's still at donde? At our German headquarters in Dusseldorf. So I don't know why you include Joseph in this problem. All right, the next one, 264. I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late. I hope it is not too late. Espero que no sea demasiado tarde. I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late. I hope that it is not too late. That fuera. I hope it is. Contracción it's. I hope it's. Enlaza con la P de hope. I hope it's. I hope it's not. I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late. Yeah. It took me longer than I thought to get the report approved by the local government. El informe tenía que ser aprobado por el gobierno municipal, local, the local government. It took me longer than I thought, no? Yeah, tardé más de lo que pensé. It took me longer than I thought to get the report approved. All right, stamp. Shh. Approved. Next. Yeah, the bureaucracy. All right. Insane. On the other side. All right, everything. Okay, so it took me longer than I thought to get the report, to get the report approved, aprobado, by the local government. How long have the workers been waiting? How long have the workers, los trabajadores están esperando? We're paying the workers to work. But the report hasn't been approved yet. And so we can't start until the report is approved. All right. So I hope it's not too late. ¿Se han ido ya los trabajadores? I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late. It took me longer than I thought to get the report approved by the local government. How long have the workers been waiting? ¿Cuánto tiempo llevan trabajando? Esperando. How long have the workers been waiting? It took me longer than I thought. It took me longer than I expected to get the report approved. To get the report approved by the local government. How long have the workers been waiting? I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late. All right, the next one. You're not holding the racket right. Yeah. The racket, a tennis racket. The tennis racket. It looks like a pencil, like I say. It doesn't. It looks like a pencil. Like I say, Martis, it looks like a pencil. But it's really a tennis racket. Now, I'm learning how to play tennis. And I'm holding the tennis racket wrong. And the teacher says, you're not holding the racket right. You are not holding the racket right. Move your hand a bit to the left. Yes, a bit to the left and closer to the end. This is the end. Okay, el final. The end of the handle. It may feel strange at first. Qué raro. It may. Puede que sienta extraño. It may feel strange at first, but after about an hour, it'll feel natural. Oh, see? No, it's natural. This is true, especially in golf. In golf. The golf pro, the teacher, the instructor says, move your hand here. Oh, see? No, you're kidding. No. Huh? Yeah. Continue. After 30 times, it becomes natural. All right. So, you're not holding the racket right. Racket. Tennis racket. Racket. Yes. My father, when he came to Spain the first time, we went to Segovia. Okay. But on the way to Segovia, you have Los Angeles San Rafael. And to turn left, you need to hacer la raqueta. Okay. And my father said, oh, that's an interesting approach. Instead of stopping and waiting, to turn, you go around and you wait like this with a light, and you can cross. He said, that's an incredible invention, because in the United States, we don't have raquetas. No hay raquetas. Yeah. But in the city, my father said, my God, it's crazy. In Madrid, on the Castellana, if you want to turn, sometimes you have to go to a lateral and cross. He said, my God, you have to live in Madrid to know how to drive in Madrid. And it's true, in Europe, you have to live in the city for a certain amount of time to learn how to drive efficiently in the city. All right, you're not holding the racket right. You're not holding the racket right. Move your hand a bit to the left, to the right, no, to the left. Move your hand a bit to the left and closer to the end of the to the end of the what? To the end of the handle, del asa, to the end of the handle. It may feel strange at first, but after about an hour, it will feel natural. It may feel strange at first, but after about an hour, todo se enlaza en inglés, but after about an hour, after about an hour, it'll feel natural. Natural. You're not holding the racket right. You're not holding the racket right. Yeah, you're not holding it right. Move your hand a bit to the left and closer, no? And closer to the end of the handle. Move your hand a bit to the left and closer to the end of the handle. It may feel strange at first, no? It may feel strange at first, but after about an hour, it'll feel natural. 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 Naturally. Naturalmente, of course. Natural. Nature. La pronunciación de la A cambia en el sustantivo. La naturaleza es nature. Nature. Natural. Mother Nature. La madre naturaleza. Mother Nature. Mother Nature is dangerous. Be careful. Natural. It feels now it feels natural. Now it feels natural. At first, it felt strange. Yeah. But now it feels natural. All right, the next one. My twin brother was born 5 minutes after me. So I'm the older one. My twin brother, mi hermano gemelo, my twin brother was born 5 minutes after me. So, I'm the older one. Soy el mayor, no? I'm the older one. Eh? Yes. We used to look just alike. We used to look just alike. Yeah. But he broke his nose playing football. And now it's easy to tell us apart. Dios mío. This is difficult, but this is English. Esto sí que es el idioma inglés. Eh? All right. La segunda parte de este párrafo. We used to look just alike, But now it's easy to tell us apart. Así se dice. It's very difficult to assimilate this. My twin brother was born 5 minutes after me, so I'm the older one. We used to look just alike. Antes nos parecíamos, bueno, claro. We used to look just alike. Just alike, escrito alike. We used to look just alike, but he broke his nose. He broke his nose playing football, and now it's easy to tell us apart. Tú eres Manu, you're Richard and you're Robert. Okay, now it's easy to tell us apart. I don't have a twin brother, by the way, as far as I know. Maybe I do, maybe I did, but I don't think so. So, to tell us apart, I'm going to come back to this tomorrow. I think this is important. So I'll come back to this tomorrow. Take care.